What is up guys, Wraec here with a new video, and today with all of the locations for all the nodes you need to collect to get the Undead title. And yeah, this is once again one of those Easter egg titles. And if you haven't watched my last video, basically in the game, in this season, AFK Journey introduced so-called Easter egg titles. They all say complete Easter egg, kind greeting for example. And if you complete that Easter egg, this will give you, in this case, the polite title. In my last video, we showed the way to get the polite and the riser title. And today, we want to talk about the Undead title, because this is the first of the newly found titles that has become available on the global version. Actually, Saren from the Analytica Discord went ahead and he found a lot of titles. They are all a little bit later in the story though. Many of which are actually unlocked by quests, as we thought. The Drown title, for example, will be unlocked basically within a quest, and many of which even have a quest like you have to do the quest first to get the title. Even if you will complete the action now, without the completed quest you don't get the title, which is true for the Riser title, for example, which just said pay your respect. Many thinking, okay, just go to the big sword monument, bow down, you get it, and actually that's the way to get it, but you will have to complete a certain quest to do so. So today it's about the Undead title. This side is all that remains of their once formidable legacy. It's proper to pay your respect. Undead Child's Notes. And actually this is now available in the new area on the Radinov Manor in Echoing Glen 7. And this is where we want to head first. Head to the teleporter in the Radinov Manor. And if you go ahead and go through this area, you will often notice that there are certain nodes that you can collect. And those are, well, I don't want to say fairly hidden. I reckon you will have found some of those already like at the start when you went through it initially. This is the first one actually. It just says node on the ground, and I will show you the location of the map. 424263, that is our first node that we can find. And if you read this node, you will get to learn a story. Don't want to talk about the story too much. You can read this all while you go through the story. You have to find 5 nodes, and so we'll get ahead and show you all of the location of those nodes. So after we found this, the next one is fairly easy. We just take this waystone teleporter, and actually you can already see it right there. Is quite next to this teleporter. Very, very easy to find. I don't want to lose my mind. And this is really fairly fast. So the first two, really, really easy. Let me show you this location on the map as well, so you see that right here. Very easy. And for the next one, we want to hop over to the Temple Cemetery teleporter. This is the shortest way that we can move. And we want to move back a little bit more to the entry to this area. And there in the snow, we find another node. It says, "You've been warned." This is a warning from a spirit. You are now my target. I'll strike you when least expected. Honestly, was hoping this is an Easter egg and we might see a ghost at some point. Somehow didn't. No idea. But there is our third node. And here the view on the map one more time. 441295. Very, very easy to find. Right above our primal lot, by the way. 10 hours at the moment we record this video. So not a long time till we have to take a look at those primal lot videos once again. For the next one, hop over to this waystone once again and actually walk a little bit more towards it. It's quite insane. You can see the one node that we showed before is right here. And the other one actually here. So very, very close together. And actually I might have missed this one. So I don't personally have the title yet. Catalina, I'm leaving, farewell. And then he describes the story. We have to talk about one more thing, because some people think that this is also part of the notes. I'm not too sure. But I will show you a location as well in case you just don't get the title. Then just go to this book as well, and then you will probably get it. And there we go. Undead title, a prefix title. So we could now do Undead Riser, for example. Go ahead. Let's equip that Undead title. Where is it? Wait, it should be up there. Undead Riser, we have it. There, let's go. And the last one, where some people say it's also part of it, let's go to this waystone for it, is the White Ridge Ballad. And we find this by just moving upwards here. Should be very, very easy, and it's right over here, White Ridge Ballad. And I'm not too sure this is really part of it, because it's not really written the same style as the notes. So Not too sure. Some people say this though, and I wanted to make you aware just in case. I couldn't rule out that I had already collected this. So this was like the main thing already. Yeah, the next titles that we are going to get are a little bit of a question. We are definitely going to fairly easily get the last remaining Easter eggs. Seems like the first ones were like the most Easter egg-ish titles that we saw. The Rare title, we talked about this. This is just like bowing down at the sword monument. So will be fairly easy. Many side quest ones here. Budding, I'm not sure if we already found that. Drowning, I was especially disappointed by. You will really just find this within the Drowning Teapot quest. There is a Drowning Teapot quest in fairly soon, and then you just find this in there. And I thought this was like, from the implementation side, a little bit disappointing. A little bit disappointing. I really was more looking towards the Easter egg, like the Polite and Riser, where you really have to find more of a secret location. Have to check out, okay, what's going on there, what's happening here. I mean, the note one that we had today, I think that's also kind of cool, because you get to see a story. It's not really a quest, you just have to find those notes, and even though it's fairly easy, it is kind of interesting. And that works for me, like a little bit of a collection task that and results in title. I think that's cool. But if it's just like within a quest, in a quest step that you have to do, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure, guys. But I would really wonder about you guys' opinion. Do you like those Easter eggs? Which ones did you like? Did you watch my other video on it? What do you think about the Easter eggs that are just like included in quests? I don't feel like those are really Easter eggs. For Easter egg, it has to be something that I have to find, that it's not like really told to me. It just has to be a little bit special. Like, I'll go out of my way to do this specific task, and then be rewarded with this specific title. And I think that is kind of relevant there for an Easter egg to be really interesting. There are some more though. We have still a lot more titles to go. Not all of them have been found yet, so maybe we'll see how good the other ones are, and if those are interesting. I assume with the next areas we are probably going to get one every single time. I think Drowning might be next, though I'm not 100% sure it's in this area. Even so, I will definitely keep you up to date. I will also keep you up to date on this guy, our new upcoming Primal Lord. So in 2 days we're going to talk about strategy here. This guy, while having, in my opinion, a horrible design, because that is, I don't know, that is a snowflake. I have no idea what they meant with that, is quite a menace. This is definitely one of the more interesting Primal Lords that we've yet to take a look at, or that we've yet to get. It works with distance and everything, so this will definitely be very interesting. And if you want to have the best strategies, you know, just subscribe to the channel. And with that, I would say we'll see us in the next one.